Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be talking about how to get you started on your fat loss journey, on your fitness journey. And if you don't know me, hi, my name is Florian. I'm a certified personal trainer and I lost 35 plus pounds within 6 months, and now I teach others how to do the same sustainably and without gaining the weight back. So today we're not going to be talking about what exercises to do or what to eat, because I made an entire video on that, like multiple trainings on that, so I got you covered here. I wanted to talk about how to actually get started, but also give you a few tools that you will need to keep you going on your journey. And basically how to maneuver the challenges that you are going to face ahead, because we all know that the process of weight loss is like easy in theory, but it can be quite difficult in practice. So I wanted to help you guys and give you tools to help you with that. Right, so the first thing we are going to be doing is defining your goals. I'm pretty sure you have a weight in mind, a weight number in mind, but I want to make it realistic in a specific time frame. What I mean by that is that I do not recommend you to try to lose more than 2 to 3 kilos per month, which would equate to 4 to 8 pounds per month. Because the faster you go, the less likely it is, first of all, to be fat, but also the less likely it is for you to actually keep the weight off and not regain it as soon as the process is over. So you definitely want to pick a slower fat loss goal. Not only are you ensuring that you are actually going to be losing fat instead of, water and energy and your health, but you're also going to be more likely to choose flexible, sustainable, and enjoyable actions. And that means that you're more likely to not only succeed, but also keep the weight off. Now, take your notebook out because it's time for some journaling. You are going to write a "that's it" letter. I'm not taking any credits for that. I actually read it in the book The Last Diet by Sharu Izadi. She is great. I definitely recommend that you read that book. Absolutely amazing. So in that letter, you want to write down basically all the reasons why you are fed up with where you are now in terms of weight, lifestyle, and body and health and everything. And that will give you fuel for later to actually keep going when it gets tough. You want to use prompts such as, I can't carry on like this, I'm very frustrated that, I want to lose weight because, yes, it's going to take time, but if I'm tempted to quit, I want to remind myself that when I find the journey harder than expected, I want to remember that. Pour your heart into it. I could read some of my own "that's it" letter that I wrote a few months ago, basically when I was like, that's it, I want to lose the weight. I've decided to try The Last Diet because I've gained the weight back. So maybe I'm missing a key component that would be more internal. These past 3 months have been very stressful and I have been using food as a coping mechanism and binging often. I'm very frustrated that I gained the weight back. I really thought I'd be further now on my fat loss journey. I hate that I'm starting all over again, hence why I'm here. Once and for all, it is time to get into the best shape of my life. I'm not going to read everything, obviously, but I wanted to read some of it. Very important part is being okay with it being an aesthetic thing. I actually wrote it down. I feel very okay wanting to lose weight for aesthetic reasons only. I'm not ashamed of that. But at the moment, I feel very uncomfortable in my body. And while I genuinely love myself, I hate that I feel like my body is holding me back. It definitely shouldn't be this way. Yes, 12 weeks to get back to 62 is going to be long. But if I make it the last time I do this, and I am, then it's also worth it. I really need to take this seriously because I don't want to spend my entire life battling with that issue. And fuck, I want to feel super confident in my swimsuit this summer. So if over the next 12 weeks, I'm tempted to trivialize how important it is for me to change and stick to the plan, I need to remember how uncomfortable I feel in my body right now. And if over the next 12 weeks, I start to find it harder than I expected, I want to remember how important it is to push through, because I'm not going to be giving these reasons. I want to feel like I truly love my body and that it shows. I want to have the discipline to lose the weight and get the visible abs. That's it. So that's some extract of my old letter. Date it, sign it, take a picture of it, have it on your phone, make sure that you are able to read it often, especially when it gets tough. Because it will get tough. So you want to have these backup plan and all the tools you'll need to keep yourself motivated. Remember why you started. Remember why you want to keep going even when it gets difficult. You can also actually make a video of yourself reading that letter. So you just have to watch the video. That can be helpful as well if you're more someone who likes hearing stuff rather than reading it. Just figure out what works best for you and go with that. Right, last journaling prompts for the day. You're not gonna like it, but I want you to journal about 2 specific situations. The first one is, what if you fail in 3, 6, 12 months, whatever the time frame you had, what if you fail? what happens in terms of what you'll look like, how you'll feel, what you'll think, what you'll do. Maybe you'll be heavier, you'll feel more lethargic, you'll have more health problems. Maybe you'll feel frustrated, maybe you'll feel angry, maybe you'll feel sad. It can be just in bullet points, but write down everything that would be part of the reality in which you failed. It's gonna be tough, it's gonna make you angry, but you need to have that one down as well. And then you want to write a scenario in which you actually succeeded. So what you'll look like, what you'll feel like, what you'll do, everything. So, you know, I'll be proud of myself, I'll have more energy, I'll feel confident in my body, I'll buy this clothes and I'll be able to wear it with confidence. I have more brain space to take on more challenges, all of that, write it all down as well. Again, these 2 prompts are for you to reread every time it gets tough. Again, it will get tough. I'm just preparing you for it getting tough, because we really have to look it straight in the eye. This journey can be really difficult, especially if you're doing it on your own. So I really want to make sure you have all the tools that will actually help you have your own coach, basically. Remember that time will pass regardless of whether you are succeeding or failing. Yes, 12 weeks, 24 weeks can seem like a long time, but you'll get there regardless. So you might as well take the steps towards the right direction to be further down the road when you get to that time frame. I really want you to remember that when you feel like the weight loss is taking too long. Now we are ready to take our first step. Exciting, isn't it? So let it be a healthy meal, a walk, or a workout. You don't need a complicated plan, because I know how difficult it can feel, how overwhelming it can feel, over-analyzing everything. What if I take the wrong step? What if I do, should I do this? Should I start there? Just take one step. Doesn't matter, a healthy meal, a workout, or a walk. And then congrats, that was your first step in your weight loss journey. Now on to the second, and so on and so forth. You have to keep on taking these small actions day to day, these small steps. You don't have to see the whole staircase, because that can be really demotivating. You just have to see, what's the next best step I can take? What's the next best actions I could do to get me closer to my goal? That's easy as that. You don't have to have this very complicated plan of, okay, so in 3 weeks time, I'm going to change my workout plan. No. Today, what workouts are you doing? What are you eating? And then go. Now that we have started and we are actually on our journey, let's figure out how to keep track of our progress as a way to stay motivated. So maybe you can have a weight tracker on your phone, on a journal. You can also have, ticking calendar, so you see how many crosses you've had throughout the months or throughout the weeks. You can tick your actions on to-do list, whatever has you have a visual representation of you actually moving forward. That is not necessarily you losing weight. What I mean by that is, you're not only on a weight loss journey, you're also transforming your lifestyle, transforming yourself, transforming your self-care, self-love, and self-esteem habits. All of that are happening if you take actions, regardless of whether you're losing weight or not. And this is really what you want to keep on looking at, instead of completely focusing on the weight, which is not something you have full control over, because we are, as women, it's going to fluctuate a lot. So you can control your actions on a daily basis, not so much how much weight you're going to be losing on a daily basis. So focus on what you can control. It's going to make the journey so much easier if you focus on that. Another great way to keep yourself motivated as you're tracking your progress is also to celebrate the big milestones and perhaps reward yourself then. Ideally, it would be a reward that would match the new version of you that you're becoming. So instead of rewarding yourself with a big chocolate bar, maybe you could have new workout clothes or a massage. Remember when I was talking at the beginning of the video that you were supposed to lose 2 to 3 kilos per month max? What about that? Every 2 kilos, you could reward yourself with something, even if you have 20 more down the road to lose. It will make it so much more enjoyable if you see it every month, like, oh, I've reached my goals this month, let's keep going. It will be so much more motivating than if you actually look at the whole staircase and like, oh my God, I have like 18 more kilos to lose. That's so long. Instead of saying, I lost 2 kilos, that was my goals for this month, 2 more next month, and let's go. Right. The last step is obviously to stay consistent, but I made an entire video on that, so you may want to check it out. It will go way deeper into why you're not consistent and how to actually keep on showing up every day. And that was pretty much everything for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it valuable. If you do end up doing the journaling prompts, let me know in the comments. I would love to know which one you liked doing most. And if you're someone who wants to lose 20+ pounds before summer hits, so within 90 days, without starving yourself, without spending hours on the treadmill or cooking, without saying goodbye to your favorite food, and obviously without gaining the weight back right after, highly suggest you apply for one-on-one coaching down below, because this is what I've done and this is what I'm doing with my clients. So as I said, that's it for today. Really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.